If your media is wrinkling during printing or you're even encountering head strikes on your media, here are a few settings that you can make to avoid the media from wrinkling. Touch the printing settings in the top navigation bar, and here in this screen you can see we have quite a few options and features. One important thing to note is that if any of these settings are changed, you will need to redo the feed and print head adjustments. Let's start on the far left. Here we have the feeding tension. We can select between level 1 through level 4, and currently I have selected level 3. If your media is wrinkling, you'll likely want to increase it by 1 level and see if that improves your results. The second one is our pressure roller load. Here we have light, medium, and strong. Reducing pressure roller load will help with roller marks on soft adhesive vinyl. If your media is wrinkling, you want to try to reduce the pressure roller load. In this case, go to light and see if this improves your result. The next one is our platen gap. Here I've selected 1.6 millimeters, then we have 2.0 and 2.5 millimeters. Depending on the thickness of your media, you want to select a higher platen gap. The thicker the media, the higher the platen gap. The next one is our paper suction. Here we have level 0 through level 10. That's the vacuum in the platen area that sucks down the media to keep it straight and avoids wrinkling. Here, if your media is wrinkling, you want to increase it by a level or 2 and see how this improves your printing results. And then on the far right, we have strength tension. That's for our take-up system. Here we have standard and strength tension. The standard is suitable for the majority of medias, but for some medias you want to have a stronger tension. Here you would use strength tension. And then in the middle part at the bottom we have our temperatures for our heaters. Here we have the preheater, the platen heater, and the after heater. You can change it from 30 to 55 degrees or 30 to 50. I can use the plus and minus buttons to change the temperature or turn them on and off completely. Here in my case, my printer is set up for centigrade, but in the settings of the printer, you can also change it to Fahrenheit. And then we have drying time per pass. This is an advanced option. Usually you can leave it at 0 seconds, but for some specific medias, you might want to increase the drying time for each pass. For more information and details, what medias you would use this for, please refer to the operational manual of the printer. These printer settings should help you avoid head strikes and wrinkling of media, and you can change those settings either prior to printing or even on the fly while the printer is printing.